Hey, Ryan with Arbsession Prototype Mill, and I thought I'd go over something that I've been working on lately. I have been running the Kinesi harness from DMM for a little bit now, and I love this harness. But unfortunately, one of the coolest things about the harness, the bridge, also has a downfall, or has a con, and that's the length of the tail of the bridge. And I mean, if you're not familiar with it, the bridge adjusts pretty easily with these pretty awesome cams that they have on the lower Ds. I mean, super smooth, super easy, and actually way more functional than I expected up in the tree. But like I said, there's this whole floppy tail issue. So the thing that I've been working on is a way to manage that. Now, I initially was having it. I was bringing the tail of the bridge up somewhere up here to my harness, and that just kind of got in the way. There's a little extra bulk there. I also like to hang my chainsaw on this side as well, so I wanted to get that off of there. And I remember there's a lot of real estate down on the legs that never really get used. If you do use them, let me know. I'm actually curious what that gets used for. But I always found it being, I never found myself reaching for my leg strap for gear, so I've kept stuff off of there, but I feel like this would be a great spot for it. So kind of let me know what you guys think as well. But what I've got going on here is two different versions of a bridge management clip. The first one is the simple one. Both of them get bolted to a single point, a single hole on the harness itself. This would work on a tree motion as well. You could use it for a bridge, or not bridge, sorry. You can use it for your lanyard, to manage your tail of your lanyard. But anyway, okay, so we got a little bit smaller version here. It's simpler. It's really what it is just popping these in, and that's it. They pop in nice and easy, and with the two of them in there together, they hold pretty tight. They do slide back and forth, so as you use it, should work pretty smoothly. The second one I have, I was a little concerned with this being on the leg, that as this got bumped, it just could pop out pretty easily. Honestly, it's not too easy, but what's the point of having a 3D printer if you don't play around with it, right? So I over-engineered the clip just a tad, and you can get a better angle on this actually now too. But we've got the bolt like you do down here. On this version, I created a bolt cover. Well, it's actually more of a nut cover. What I did with that is we've got the cover, the Arbsession smiley, and I just press in a nut. Takes a little bit of work there, but it keeps it solid in there. And then the bolt, so that gets popped in here. You can put it either way up. If you want this to be put somewhere else on your harness and you want the smiley upright, then you do have that option. It's the little things. So the bolt would go back in from the backside, on the backside, and I make sure that they're the pretty flat dome-shaped bolts. So you can see that in here, right here. Yeah, it goes through, as you can see. So, and then it also captures the strap here. Pretty flexible, strong material, so even if it can take a beating. Let's just say that. Second thing I added was a bungee to the system. It can be tucked away, and this is something I'll work on. I'll make this a little bit smoother, but it can get wrapped and tucked away when you're not using it. So it's just, easy on, easy off, and it's not just dangling out in the middle of nowhere, the giant bungee. It can be just tucked in right there. When you do have the ropes popped in there, you have the option with this little toggle here, and you can tidy up the bungee however you want, but it can get popped in underneath there, and gets nice and tucked away. Won't pop out for anything less than a tornado, I imagine. So Yeah, I mean that still allows for the ropes to slide, but it prevents them from popping out all the way and dangling out, and especially if you're in an awkward situation, I imagine that could be really useful. Okay, let's get that back in there. There we go. So yeah, I guess I wanted to show you guys that, and I thought, I could reach out and see what you guys thought. Do you feel like that bungee is a necessary addition to this? Is it more of a, hey, why not? If you choose not, I mean, even if I went with this version here, you can actually remove the bungee from inside here. It's just, let's look from that side. So you can just, it's buried inside the strap there. So you could just slide that, untie it and slide it out. It's pretty easy to do. So if you would rather not have the bungee, that would be your option then too. So I'm just curious, what are your guys' thoughts and feedback? If you got any other way that you manage your tail for your DMM, your Kinesi harness, I'd love to know that too. If you have something more to add than you want to put in the comments, you can reach out to me, Ryan at arbsession.com. And make sure you're keeping an eye out because we have quite a few products from the prototype mill that'll be popping up real soon. We've got, like, for example, a little teaser here. We've got the attachment, single point attachment point. It's a, we're workshopping the name. It's a single point attachment for a tree motion, Kinesi. And I thought I may as well show you one last thing a little teaser before I go. I've got the OG rope runner here that we just re-released, and on that we have what we're going to call the cheese grip. Little teaser for you, and that actually is not only awesome looking, but functional as well, with adding that extra little grip there too. So keep an eye out. We got lots coming down out of the prototype mill. Thanks for watching.